I remember actually making a comment about it. Because I didn't care about the first mock battle, because I was like, eh. Anyway.
Stream has started, by the way. Will we get to the end of this episode tonight?
Quick hurry.
Was Curry a butt today?
No, he's a boy.
That's out of character.
Hey, audio's working.
Okay. Ladder, after the betrayal. What do you think of tonight's title, by the way?
Accurate, I think. Hi, baby. You good boy. Sorry. What's the matter, baby? Oh, hi, Samson. Why did you have to frame him? I never meant for the cops to pin on him. That was your fault. You and the rest of them. Why do you think I went to trouble placing the lamps of the cloth back in Scone's room?
There's only one reason to plant the murder weapon in the room of another contestant, and that's to cast suspicion on that person.
What? You tried to frame me, Gusty Pants?
That just makes it sound like he farts a lot. That's probably why he decided to frame her.
Yeah. That's why? Why poor old me? I respect Tangaroa. He was the best, a true champion. Whenever I want him to take the fall. But you're a fraud. Your work wasn't even real. You had no respect for our craft at all. You deserve to be punished for what you did. Gusty, how could you? And had you refrained from eating Tangaroa's work, Frostbite wouldn't have been found dead. No, I'm sorry for making noises. My plan was to wait till Tangaroa was judging your room. That's when I sneaked the corpse to the frost room and freeze it. Thanks to you, Bound here found it before I had a chance to retrieve it. Why do you need freezes by at all? Ha! Why indeed? Mr. Edgeworth, surely you must know. Why did Mr. Gusto need to freeze Mr. Frostbite?
It's letting me save, so I can say anything here.
Your mom.
To pass it off as an ice sculpture.
Obviously.
Mr. Gusto needed to freeze it in order to pass it off as an ice sculpture.
Is that really why? Now look what you've done, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Bounce so lost her thoughts she's frozen up.
Sorry about that. I guess that wasn't it.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, tell us the truth this time. Stop bugging with me. Why did Mr. Buster need to freeze Mr. Frost's body?
To obscure the time of death.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mr. Gusto needed to freeze Mr. Frost's body in order to obscure the time of death. If they determined that the murder occurred during afternoon tea, he would have been an obvious suspect.
Bingo!
Actually, hang on a second. I want to go back in time and say the wrong thing one last time. The reason Mr. Gusto had to freeze the body was to hide the true scene of the crime from the police.
They wanted you confuse them over where it really happened?
Yes, because no one else was in the room when it happened.
The room when it happened. One heck of an icy glare from Jessica Bell, Mr. Edgeworth. I think you may be wrong.
Alright, message received. Emotional damage sustained.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth.
Go.
Freezing Frost's body wasn't simple. Preparing everything took time. So I tried to put his body in the chest in Tangaroa's room while I got everything ready in Frost. Time seemed like a perfect hiding place. I counted on some gluttonous pharmacist showing up and making the whole ship collapse. I still don't get it though. Why disguise the body as an ice sculpture at all?
The sooner it was found, the smaller the effect of freezing it would have had on masking the time of death. Therefore, he needed to disguise it, at least until it had fully frozen.
How awful. Using Mr. Frost's homework to help you cover up the truth behind his murder. Ironically, Tangaroa would have been just fine if the body hadn't been found before I got out of his room. If only things had gone to plan, he wouldn't even been arrested, let alone convicted. You mean it was my fault? Everything that happened to Samson? All because I found the body?
Don't let him get inside your head, Judes. None of this is your fault. If it wasn't Samson, it would have been Delicia instead. She would have been the one they arrested. Either way, there's only one person to blame here, and that's Gusto. Oh, sure, blame the guy whose fault it is.
I didn't hope that the initial detective was so bad as either. He never even told the prosecutor the body had vanished!
So then, that bitch Von Karma had unwittingly placed Mr. Tangaroa under arrest in the absence of a body. I mean, I guess it would explain why he was so keen to wrap things up. Still, you'd think he'd notice something as big as that if he'd taken a look at a few reports, right? Not if someone had been deliberately distorting the facts of the case, though. Either way, it seems that bitch Von Karma didn't know about the body until after the arrest had been made. But admitting that would have spoiled his perfect record.
Oh my god, another Mikey Buster in chat?
Mikey Buster-eat? Welcome.
Welcome.
So he kept it to himself and proceeded to prosecute Mr. Tangaroa regardless.
Can this really be true? You don't feel bad at all? Somebody spent 18 years in prison because of you. Ha! Sticks and stones, girly! Sticks and fucking stones!
What a jerk! I ought to arrest you right now, pal!
I'm afraid I can't allow you to do that, defective.
Can't let you do that, gumshoe.
So you knew us, huh? Glad somebody did! The judge is right. You can't lay a fucking finger on me!
How about a nail?
Fuck! I guess that's allowed.
What? Why? You just confessed to the murder.
Ah! No idea, huh? Then I guess I better lay it out for ya.
Why, you can't arrest me!
Killed Frost 18 years ago. The statute of limitations for murder in this country is 15 years for some fucking reason. You do the math! You can't arrest me! You think I'd have confessed otherwise, bitch?
The swearing wasn't necessary.
That's right. The statute of limitations is only 15 years for some reason. Is this really the end of the line, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, there gotta be some legal loophole.
Once the statute has expired, he can't be charged, so...
But...
How unfortunate, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm afraid that both Mr. Gusto's confession and your deductions have to be struck from the record. And that Mr. Tangaroa's conviction will remain in place.
But we've finally proven that the police never had Mr. Frost's body in their possession. Even if we can't arrest that bitch Gusto, surely Daddy Tangaroa has grounds for a retrial on that basis.
Does he? I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid that the gods' judgments are somewhat harder to overturn than you might imagine.
So the committee means for the verdict from 18 years ago to stand, no matter what?
Bad luck, bitch!
There must be something we can do. Something to bring Mr. Gusto down. Perhaps some fine print we can point out.
I wonder. Nah, that's impossible. No fine print here.
Rebuttal.
Objection!
Oh, come the fuck on. I guess we've got to get a statement where he mentions being in Zhengfa.
Yeah. We're ahead of the game. Always ahead of the game.
We're too smart for the game.
Hold it!
The passage of time doesn't diminish what you did, Mr. Gusto.
Sure diminishes one thing, though.
Your
Your
mother...
mom!
Same brain.
Your ability to arrest me!
Oh, we can arrest you! We can arrest you real good! I can have you in cuffs before you even blink, pal! Right, Daddy Edgeworth? This issue isn't as open and shut as you're making it out to be, Detective.
You can't touch me! It's too late for that!
Can't touch this. No, 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 no. No, no.
Hold it!
Depending on your actions over the last 18 years, the statute may not have expired yet.
This ought to be good, or I got nothing to hide. If there's something you want to ask, ask it!
Very well. Tell us where you've been and what you've been doing since the incident.
Sure, Doctor. Not long after contest, I was able to cure my taste disorder thanks to the formula from that book. I can So long after, I went to Jean-Fa to really buckle down and hone my craft.
Explains a lot. We tried to contact you after the fact, but I guess you were long gone by then, huh?
Could be. I left. Let's see. Around the year after that murder. It was before Mr. Tankero's last day in court. Going Jean-Fa was the best thing I ever did. Flavor design, on the full package now.
Objection!
And all on the backs of those whose lives you destroyed.
What's an omelet without a few eggs? Nothing, Mr. Prosecutor. Nothing!
You're evil.
Every villain is lemons.
Lemons.
Sticks and stones, girly!
I wish I had some sticks and stones right now. I'd break your bones, but good.
It's kinda gay, bro. You can arrest
But
me.
bodily harm is kind of gay.
Yeah. Obviously. You can arrest me, and that's all that matters.
Gosh, I need more to work with. There has to be something I can get out of him. Maybe I can push him further on the statements he just made. Is there anything I should follow up on? I'd like you to tell us more about your training in Jeong-Fa, if you wouldn't mind.
Fine. I later went to Jean-Fa to train, and I finally became the best in the world. Like a
Okay,
big cock is.
Okay, now do we have your permission, game?
Objection!
Thank you! The statute of limitations for murder is subject to the following condition. The statute is suspended should the suspect flee to a foreign country, which means that the time you spent abroad doesn't count toward the total time under the statute.
No way! So it's like someone hit pause when you went to Jean-Fa? It appears that there may be time left on the clock yet. But that will depend on how long you stayed in Jean-Fa, Mr. Gusto. Don't lie now.
It was... Fuck! 3 years exactly!
3 years? Hold on. Nobody say anything until I've done the math.
Thunder, it's 15 years ago then. Right?
The murder happened 18 years back. The statute is 15 years. Add the 3 overseas.
15 plus 3 makes exactly 18, which means no way! Mr. Edgeworth, you fucking did it! The statute has expired after all! Oh, sorry.
Bingo! 18 years exactly! Glad you worked out for yourself!
Oh, he's just been stringing us along this whole time.
Is he laughing? We're good, aren't we? We can arrest him now.
I hate to break it to you, little sis, but IS-7 went down at the end of December. It's April now, which means, strictly speaking, it's been 18 years and 4 months since Frost's murder. If Gusto's stay in Jeong-Fa really lasted 3 years on the nose, it's not enough. We're a few months short.
Not enough? What is this bullshit? Who wrote this story?
What did I tell you? Can't touch this!
Poke, poke, poke,
No! Stop touching me!
poke. You just said I can't. Poke. But I'm doing it. Poke. I think you might be a liar, bitch. Poke.
Stop.
Poke.
I'm uncomfortable when people poke me.
Yeah, well, I'm uncomfortable with murderers in the room, so poke. 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 I hate to admit it, but he'd read the board well when he made his confession.
How unfortunate, Mr. Edgeworth. If only the statute had been suspended for another year.
And then in comes Gusto's son to be like, he's lying!
Those who would overturn the goddess' judgment must be willing to pay the price should they fail. And you, Mr. Edgeworth, have failed.
No, I haven't. No! There
I
must
can't
be
fail. I am Miles
something I can
Edgeworth.
do. I am Miles Edgeworth, asexual attorney.
I knew it. Well, if the law can't bring Mr. Gusto to justice, then I'll fucking murder him right here, right now, bitches.
Does she pull out a knife or a gun, do you think?
Gun.
Judes, what are you thinking? Is that a banana in your scooter, or are you just happy to see me?
It's a banana.
Objection!
There's no need to go adding to your rap sheet just yet. We're not done here. Far from it. Because there's still a way we can nail this guy, and not in the gay way.
There is?
Alright, Milesy Smilesy. Pep talk. I need you to think back over everything we know about the case. Gusto's overlooked one critical thing that you yourself were led to believe wrongly about. Which is? He wasn't there for Simpson's last trial, remember? Best I can tell, he doesn't seem to know what the final verdict that came down that day is. Which means there's still one way left to us. Crack open your statutes for dummies there and take another look.
Statutes for dummies!
17 years ago, they really did a number on Samson and framed him like a pretty picture. But if we make good use of that verdict now, we can make Gusto pay in full for what he's done. Fender, are you... Those who would overturn the goddess's judgment must be willing to pay the price should they fail. Samson's my client, Miles, and I can't bring myself to use the source of his pain as a weapon in this fight. So whether we play our last card or not, it's gonna have to be up to you. Bringing Mr. Gusto to justice can only happen if I use the outcome of that hard-fought trial. So, should I raise an objection and play that card or not?
I wonder.
My father and that bitch on Karma. One sought to reveal the truth, the other to hide it. I know which path I choose to follow, the one that seeks to reveal the truth.
The court has reached its final verdict. The record will state that Mr. Gusto has been found not guilty on all counts.
He's not guilty, he just can't be tried. You dumb bitch.
Objection!
No, Your Honor. Mr. Carmelo Gusto is absolutely guilty, and I refuse to let him walk away. His crimes are too unspeakable to go unpunished.
Do you mean to suggest that you have grounds upon which to call for an arrest?
I do. Now to show Judge Gabel something that proves the statute of limitations hasn't yet expired. Oh, fuck. Do I have to show the case file, or, like... No, that doesn't mention the verdict. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it mentions the verdict. Okay, yeah, it mentions the verdict, so I might have to show this.
Take that!
No. Very well. Is there a particular page of the IS-7 case file you would like to refer to? Suspect.
Yeah, suspect data. I'd like to direct your attention to the page concerning the suspect. As you can see, Samson Tangaroa was convicted as an accomplice. And it took around 1 year from his indictment for that verdict to be reached.
Yes, that does seem to be the case.
The book you gave us details certain conditions pertaining to the statute of limitations for murder, which exists for some reason. One of them, as I mentioned, is that the statute is suspended if the suspect flees the country. And another states that the statute is suspended from the time of any accomplice's indictment to the end of their trial.
What? Tegoro was convicted as an accomplice? Who the fuck let that happen?
Yep, guess you were in Zhengfa when the verdict came down. Samson was convicted as an accomplice, not as the main perpetrator. Which is clearly news to you, and not good news either, am I right?
Am I right or am I right? But how can that be?
Genuinely, how can it be? Like, how can he be found guilty as an accomplice without a main perpetrator being legally named?
Yeah, I wish they would explain it more, but Tegoro wasn't an accomplice to anyone. He was innocent, and you know it.
I think they came up with this technicality first and didn't really think through the hole it created.
Yeah.
Oh, we know it. It's what we've been trying to prove all along. And in a pleasing twist of fate, his wrongful conviction will be the very thing that sets him free. If you spent 3 years in Zhengfa, and your accomplice, Samson Tangaroa, was on trial for 1 year, it means you can still be charged with Mr. Frost's murder to 19 years after the fact. In other words, the statute of limitations hasn't expired at all.
The goddess's judgment is infallible. But that of her servants, it appears, is not. It seems the prosecutor in charge of this case may have erred. Unbelievably, we may have no choice but to instigate a full inquiry. No! How could this be? We're supposed to be able to!
18 years. That's a long time to let somebody else suffer for your crimes. It's time to pay the piper, Gusto, and not a moment too soon.
But, finally the greatest! My brilliance has been recognized! Give everything up for this! Everything! Even my son!
More's the pity. But you can't run from the law forever, because the bills come due at last.
Huh? Damn.
Mr. Gusto's all set for his trip downtown, sir. Oh, good. Which means it's your turn next, right?
I suppose so.
Judes.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I caused you all so much trouble. But thank you. Thank you for so much for bringing Mr. Gusto to justice at last.
I'm afraid there's no escaping the consequences of your actions, Miss Val. But those actions were born of the legal mistakes that were made all those years ago. We all know that. So allow me to apologize in return, on behalf of the prosecution.
Oh no, I have no one to blame but myself for it all. Starting with the sculptures.
Hey, Judes. You think maybe you might want me to represent you? I'm not some nervous newbie no more. And there's no way I'm letting you take the rap for everything.
The honor! Thank you, Mr. Fender!
What are those tears?
Why are you judging a woman's tears, huh?
I'm not judging a woman's tears, I'm judging an artist's depiction of tears. Sorry, ma'am, but you gotta come with me now.
Of course.
So, would now be an awkward time to ask for an autograph? Mother Gravel, why did you lie to us?
Lie? What are you talking about?
You implied that there was no case for a retrial, but as we've proven, that wasn't true. Surely anyone truly committed to seeing justice done would have called one as soon as the body was found.
I am under no obligation to answer such questions.
Oh, I see, you must be on the take. And you clearly have no intention of doing so either.
True, you are proving to be quite a threat to the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. As such, you give me little choice but to report back on your continued transgressions.
Oh, no big deal. All I've done is solve several murders that your committee was on the wrong track of.
That's not allowed, though. No doubt you'd be called to appear before the committee in due time. Now, I must be on my way. My planet needs me.
And then she teleported away.
The heck? After you caught the real killer and everything! Isn't that what prosecutors are supposed to do?
Hey, it turns out we might be living in opposite land.
Opposite land?
But regardless of how it may all play out, I will never regret what we accomplished here today. I solved my father's final case.
Mr. Edgeworth, your daddy would be so proud.
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth! Yes. Why did you stick your nose in this case anyway? You weren't even on the job. My job is to bring the truth to light, Eustace. Not only as a prosecutor, but as a person. I don't get it. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Not as long as you believe that closing a case makes you a winner. That's going way over my head! God, this kid sucks. I'm going home!
What the fuck was that about?
A nonsensical character, okay? Pay him no mind.
Wowsy.
Yes?
I just wanted to say, oh, Greggy Pegleg would have been proud of you today. Oh, look at me tearing up.
Daddy?
Daddy? Then thanks for helping poor Sammy Poople.
Oh, of course.
Hey, Edgy! Looks like you cleared everything up, huh? So, what happened exactly? I was kind of busy sketching. Wait, where did Judy and Verity go?
You can't be this dumb. You can't be. Wow, you really are a dumbass, aren't you?
Though I am loath to admit it, Larry's sketches did come through for us on more than one occasion. Not that I'm about to tell him that.
Quit it with the glaring, will you? Whatever I did, I'm sorry!
It's kind of weird how like the grown up versions of the kids never showed up at any point.
Yeah.
Maybe Gusto's kid will show up in one of the remaining cases.
Well, he did something to his kid.
Well, he abandoned him.
Yeah.
Calm down, Larry. I wasn't glaring at you.
You totally were, just like your pop. He was a terrible liar too.
He was.
Listen, I'ma head out. Need to fill Samson in on what went down today. You wanna come with?
Yes, of course.
Great, then I'm coming too.
You're whatting?
You're wanting?
April 2nd, 4:56 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room.
So, what's Mr. Tangaroo like? I can't wait to finally meet him.
Oh, he's a real sweetheart. You'll love him. Even while locked up, he can't help but make all sorts of cookies and cakes for everyone. It's why 3 p.m. cake extravaganza is a thing for prisoners and guards alike.
Really? That sounds awesome. You think there'll be enough to try?
So how come we didn't hear about this cake extravaganza thing in the previous case where we were investigating in the prison?
No comment.
Didn't we find a few slices of chocolate cake in the prison the other day? Could they have been some of Mr. Tangaroa's baked goods?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I got lost on my way to the John. Also, I heard you all were coming to I heard you all were coming to see Mr. Tangaroa, so I volunteered to escort him.
Hello, new friends. I'm Samson Tangaroa. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service.
And I'm Mr. Edgeworth's trusty sidekick, Kay Faraday.
Self-proclaimed. Ha! It's very nice to meet you both.
Miles here is Gregory's son.
Is that so? Your father was very kind to me and fought so hard for my case. But in the end, I betrayed him. I made a false confession and... Don't worry, Mr. Tangaroa. Mr. Fender has explained everything to me.
Sure did, and now we're here to tell you the truth about what happened 18 years ago.
The truth? Judy did all that? For me?
Crazy kid racked her brain for 18 years until she'd finally figured out how to set you free. What can I say? Turns out she really would do anything for you.
Oh, Judy, I never did anything to deserve such devotion.
Yeah, you did. You were her dad.
Come now, Mr. Tangaroa. I think we all know that's not true. The bond between the two of you has held strong for all these years, after all. You think so? I guess I'd better show him after I make a safety save, player. Which piece of evidence is proof of the bond between Mr. Tangaroa and Miss Bound share?
Take that!
Those chocolates. Judy made them, didn't she? Yes, she did.
They're super delicious and sweet.
Miss Bound continued making them just as you taught her, even after that fateful day. So that there would always be some waiting for you when you finally came home. Judy... I bet they're beyond super sweet then, aren't they? Very much so, I'm afraid. I only wish we could hand them to you.
Don't worry, sir. I'll make sure he gets them later.
Which would be a clear breach of prison policy. Not that I have the authority now to stop him anyway. Thank you very much. You know, Detective, something about you reminds me of Detective Bad.
Really, pal? Because I look up to him a lot. He's my daddy.
You don't say. It seems like fate likes to bring people of all sorts together, huh?
You hang in there, Samson. Just a little longer. I should be able to get you out soon. Sorry it's taken so long. Nobody should have to wait 18 years to get justice.
Don't be silly, Eddie. I'm the one who should be saying sorry. Or rather, thank you. Truly.
Samson,
Well, I guess it's my turn to wait for Judy to come home now. I'd better make sure there's something delicious on the table for her when she finally walks through that door. Don't let me down, Eddie.
leave it to me, big guy.
The IS-7 incident. It's been 18 long years. This case we'd inherited from my father is finally coming to a close.
Hey, Miles, thanks for today. And sorry for forcing you to make the final call like that.
Not at all. I simply made the call that felt right to me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You know how Samson was wrongfully convicted? We had to pretend that he wasn't in order to nail Gusto. But to use his false conviction against him, even to save him. As his lawyer, I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, I can see that.
But now that Gusto is behind bars, I can finally start to get that wrongful conviction overturned.
Yes, and I'm sure you will.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that even if you were only doing what's right, the false conviction had been overturned before today, Mr. Gusto would have gone away scot-free?
Yep. It's what we folks in the trade like to call a legal contradiction. The law is far from perfect.
Because of things like legal contradictions?
And corrupt judges like Verity. But you never know. Things might change. The law is always evolving, just like us humans. Your Uncle Eddie and Milesy Smilesy included, am I right?
The potential
Am I right
for
or
growth
am I
and
right?
change in people and the law. Oh.
So, Milesy Smilesy, are you gonna keep fighting crime as a prosecutor? Or help people as an asexual attorney? Something tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. One only you can answer.
I know.
Well, let's just say I won't complain if you show up at the office one day. And on that note, it's time for me to skedaddle. I owe you big time, and I always repay my debts. But for now... Thanks again for today. I mean it.
Seem kind of in a hurry to get out of here to you.
He did. And honestly speaking, I'm the one who owes him a debt of gratitude. After all, he gave me the chance to reckon with my father's final case. When I was a boy, all I ever dreamed of was becoming an asexual attorney like my father. Then, during my time with that bitch von Karma, I learned the way of the prosecutor instead. Eventually, with the help of some good friends, I found my own voice and a new way to live. But now my career as a prosecutor is at risk of being taken away from me. It may be time to take another long, hard look at how I want to live my life, whether I like it or not. You know who else is long and hard? Shut up, Larry.
Larry, why are you even still here?
April 2nd, Edgeworth & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Gregory. Sorry for reporting in so late. It may have taken 18 years. This is a nice picture.
That's cute.
We're finally in a position to prove Samson's innocence. All thanks to your boy, Milesy Smilesy. I couldn't have done it without him. You should have seen him. The way he fought for the truth gave me chills. It was like I was watching you. Look, I know I'm not half the asexual attorney you were, but those guiding principles you tried to instill in me, I like to think I'm embodying them now as I carry on your legacy.
Oh my gosh.
Here's hoping. Your boy will be joining me in that soon. Am I gonna fight crime as a Am I going to fight crime as prosecutor or help people as an attorney? Which is the right answer? What path should I choose? Themed. And that's the last we're seeing of Daddy Gregory.
He dies too soon.
Episode 4, A Turnabout Forsaken. I wonder whose silhouette that is.
No one.
And I wonder whose silhouette that is.
No one important, I'm sure.
And where the fuck is Francisca von Karma? I hereby call this meeting to order. The committee is gathered here in the sight of the goddess to pass fair and frank judgment. The purpose of this hearing is to ask the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Are you wearing that raincoat? No! I really caught my ab.
That's normal.
R.I.P. Kay Faraday.
Well, I guess Kay's dead. Well, way to start a case.
April 5th, 1:23 p.m. High Prosecutor's office is room 1202. Will you please stop pacing, Detective? You're kicking up dust. But I swept the floor 3 times already! Then sweep it a 4th. They're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth! How can you just stand there cool as a cucumber?
They're not going to take my badge.
We don't know for certain that they will. Well, it sure seems like they mean to. Mommy Cavell pretty much spelled it out.
Truly, you are proving
Play a threat to the Beak me for prosecutor I thought you give me no choice but to report you on continued traditions. Not that you'll be called to appear before the committee in due course.
She said that I would be called to appear before the committee, nothing more. And knock it off with that disrespectful impression.
Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work together again?
I'd have thought you would welcome the prospect, Detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic.
Don't say that, sir. I'm not letting you get cancelled. I've never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. Well, also those weirdos on the internet who keep calling you sus for hanging out with Kay so much, but I know there's nothing going on there, so fuck them. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? To become an asexual attorney, I mean. But because I won't let you. You're prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor! You hear?
And whatever I damn well will want to be.
Become a defense attorney, huh? The circumstances of my father's death set me on the path to being a prosecutor. But I'd only been interested in the law to begin with, thanks to my father as well. And his work as a defense attorney. Are you going to keep fighting crime as a prosecutor, or help people as an attorney? Remember who you are. Something tells me you have a big decision ahead of you. One only you can answer.
Are you listening, Mr. Edgeworth, or are you having Mufasa flashbacks about that Eddie guy? I said I won't let you do this!
Really, Detective, there's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows? The next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments.
Really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff, and I eat instant noodles by choice.
It's really by choice.
But you thought about it, didn't you? Even if only for a moment.
We're busy! Come back later!
Hi there. Is the prosecutor in? Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
Maggie, when did you become a nurse? Look, pal, what part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside and I'll be with you in a bit.
Oh, that's so good. Your face is as red as a tomato. Red face? Gritted teeth? Let's see.
I said we're busy.
Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. It's something injection can't cure. Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much.
No, thanks, pal. I'm healthy as a horse.
Our horse is
And-
healthy?
And who might you be?
Oh, sorry. I totally forgot to introduce myself, huh? The name's... Neidler?
Needler.
Florence Needler? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital.
Well, nobody here is hurt. And we don't have any electrical problems, so... Are you sure you have the right room?
Yes, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, there's just some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling alright, suffering from a severe headache? I could give you an injection now.
I'll be fine, thank you. Could you please just tell us what you're doing here?
Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I'm going to see ya. Wait right there. I'll grab her.
Wait!
Too late. I wonder who she brought along.
Florence Needler, age 22, a nurse who works at Hertz Hospital, has a worrying tendency to offer unnecessary treatments to everyone she meets.
If she's here from a hospital, maybe it's a patient? Someone you cut down to size with your trademark rapier wit? And what exactly is that supposed to mean? See? That right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. You don't want to send me to the hospital, do you? Or to an early grave? Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and he hasn't jumped yet.
Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. Well, thoughts?
Thoughts on what?
You don't recognize me?
There is something about her. Something familiar.
This had your name on it.
Okay, this is Kay with amnesia.
So I thought, just maybe?
She did fall pretty far, so like valid.
So you really did put somebody in the hospital? Don't be ridiculous, detective. But look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Plain as day.
Be that as it may,
I'm so sorry. What she's trying to say is she has amnesia. Ooh, plot twist.
Amnesia? What was that? I forgot.
Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Sigh, her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. I feel for them.
you know why though? Because that's quite a lot of sleep if you ask me.
Oh, tough break. But don't you worry, alright? Since you had his card, that means you really must know Mr. Edgeworth somehow. So just sit back and we'll take it from here. Right, sir?
At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity.
Really? Will you?
It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes.
I'm just surprised that Edgeworth doesn't like recognize her voice or anything.
I mean, he was never that observant of a person.
That's true.
Now that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss, you're as good as healed.
Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember, not a miracle worker. Do you recognize my badge?
I'm sorry. I don't remember you well enough to accept a gift like that just yet.
That's alright. I wasn't offering it to you anyway. A mysterious young woman brought to the High Prosecutor's offices by Florence Needler. She appears to have lost her memory, but... Who are you? Where do we even start?
So do you remember your name, miss?
I'm sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday.
I wonder if she uses different pronouns than normal as well. Like maybe she used Uchi as K and she's using Watashi now.
Maybe.
So she's only been in the hospital for a day.
No way, that's amazing. How did you figure it out so fast?
How are you qualified to nurse?
I don't know, they didn't have anyone else?
How could one person be so incompetent?
They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find.
She didn't have any money on her, by the way. I didn't ask. Oh, okay, good, because she definitely didn't have any money. Why is your wallet sticking out of your pocket? No reason. And did you find anything apart from my business card?
Nothing but her name or home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right?
This pin! What the fuck? That Yatakarasu pin! Does that mean... But it can't be! Hey, is it really you?
Okay.
Yatagarasu pin data jotted down in my organizer. The Yatagarasu pin that Kay always wears. I want you to look at it.
Look at it! You like pins, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not particularly, no.
Still, you always seem to have one on you.
Always, she says. It's part of the job, I'm afraid. And this one is also a piece of evidence.
Oh, so you're carrying things you don't like around as a form of willpower training?
Not at all what I said.
Literally not what I said.
This is the pin Kay always wears. It's shaped like the mark of the Yatagarasu, and is very eye-catching indeed. I can't imagine any thief other than Kay would want to wear it. Or any normal person, I suppose. I don't know why I specified thief. Maybe she's rubbing off on me. Ugh. Kay Faraday. A self-styled great thief and so-called second Yatagarasu. She is currently suffering from memory loss. It's you, isn't it, Kay?
Kay?
Come on, Kay, you really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy! That's what you always call me.
Dummy. But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I?
Oh, I see. So Kay does have manners programmed into her. She just chooses to ignore them most of the time.
I...
Would you mind doing that line again?
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel so guilty now.
Guilty? Well, what the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. Being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're nothing like her.
Careful, detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's exactly wrong, but...
So what kind of person was I before?
very energetic.
Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy and... Oh yeah, you're a great thief!
A great thief?
There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their dressers or vaults, and...
Just steal, but that's... It'd be so awful for the people I took things from. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Ugh, I don't think that did her much good, sir.
But it sure explains one thing. Look at these gloves. They're just the kind of person like that would wear.
Hey, that outfit!
This? It's what she was wearing when they found her.
Okay, so that greatly diminishes the possibility that this is a lookalike who we're getting mixed up with.
Oh,
we had to get her change outfit and put her in hospital clothes, so that's why I have them.
There's something on this part here. Could it have something to do with how Kay lost her memory?
I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can figure out.
Please do, Detective.
Boy, they really are some thiefy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal?
You may be a great thief, but you've never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we'd better leave it there for now. Memory loss.
I'm so sorry. Wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, that is... How do I put it into words? You're my self-appointed little sister.
You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant.
I am? So a prosecutor is the head of some sort of great thief network, then?
But no, not quite.
We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was the pin the only item on her person when you received her, Nurse Needler?
There were a few other things, but I doubt any of them would be much of use to you.
I'll be the judge of that. Could you please show them to us?
Well, alright then. In no particular order, I present.
A Jammin' Ninja mask? Was she at a show or something?
A letter. And it's addressed to Kay. Next, a ticket stub. And finally...
A fake flower. The kind people like to spruce up their bathrooms with, too.
It's a corsage, Detective. And they're usually worn by women.
And that's it, so anything useful in there?
Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not really seeing a connection between any of them.
I should take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance. The mask modeled on the Jammin' Ninja's face, made of cheap plastic, as befitting of its likeness. A letter Kay was carrying, it is addressed to her. Stub from a ticket granting entry to the viewing platform on top of the big building. A magenta flower made of fabric that is usually worn on the chest as a decoration, also known as a corsage.
Ugh, this is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back?
Big building, viewing platform entry ticket, 7:28 p.m. Student, $6. Use limited to day of purchase, non-refundable.
Okay.
Dear Kay, don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Rosie.
We can't just let her stay like this forever.
Calm down, Detective. I have an idea.
You do? I knew you'd come to the rescue, sir. So, what is it?
Look closely at the ticket stub.
Oh, it's the viewing platform at the top of a big building.
The big building? You know the place?
Everybody knows it's silly. It's the hottest day spot in town. They say that if a couple holds hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever. Tee-hee.
This is yesterday's date, and the ticket is only valid on the date specified.
Plus, it's stub. That means she used it, right?
I think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find?
Now? Just like that?
The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps.
But what about your thing with the committee?
It's not for a little while yet. We have time.
Great, so can I leave Kay with you?
That sounds dreadfully irresponsible for a nurse. But yes, you can trust her. You can trust her with us.
She's probably better in my hands than yours, honestly.
That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay?
Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay, handsome? Wink, wink. I can come running with a syringe or three, wherever you might happen to be. Wherever you might happen to be.
Yes, thank you. I doubt we'll be needing that particular service. Now then, Detective, shall we get going? You as well, Kay.
Yes, sir, Daddy, sir.
Yes, of course.
Big Building Plaza.
So according to this pamphlet, the big building is 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area.
How very kind of you, Detective. And frugal. Alright, I think it's time we headed inside.
Look out! The big building! It's about to fall!
Hello?
We gotta do something!
Oh, please, I'm begging you, stop! Ah, it's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts just aren't getting through to him.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay calm and talk to me, kid.
Cut, 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 cut.
I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie, so could you,
You recognize her, right?
Yes. I don't remember her name, though.
It's monetary.
Right.
That was a hint.
Yeah, I don't remember. Penny? Maybe?
Correct. Penny.
Don't
Her surname is also a type of coin.
Penny. Penny. I don't remember.
Penny dimes, penny quarters, penny dollars, penny loonies, penny toonies.
Oh, wait! It's like nickels, isn't it?
Exactly, penny nickels. Welcome back, penny nickels.
Yeah. I remembered her, like, yeah. Yeah. Very good, very good.
Oh yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective?
Oh, sorry. Really had me there for a second. Yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions.
so sorry. Sorry. Oh gosh.
So they stopped the building from falling down. That's good.
I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce. April 5th, 2:18 p.m. Big building, viewing platform.
Whoa! Get a load of that view! Feel the sun on your face?
Eek! The wind is very strong up here.
That's okay. You just stand behind me or Mr. Edgeworth here. We're both more than big enough to keep the breeze away.
Speak for yourself, wide load. Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been here before?
Perhaps simply encouraging her to talk will help. Hey, please. Any thoughts or feelings that come to mind might be a clue we can use.
Alright, I don't know if this will be of any help at all, but... I remember. I still can't be sure if I've even been here before.
Objection!
It's so high up, and the wind is so strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm so sorry.
No dice, huh?
I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Listen, sir. Maybe just this once try not to be so intimidating, okay? Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her.
Nobody asked for your opinion, Detective. Oh. Alright, Kay, take a look at this and tell me what you see.
I see a man in red.
It's burgundy.
He has this deep, deep lines in his brow, and he's putting a lot of pressure on me.
She's not talking about me, is she?
Not so sure that piece of evidence has anything to do with her statement, sir.
I know you're wrong, but this game is stupid. Let's take another careful listen to her testimony.
Hold it!
Well, this ticket stub says other— Fuck off, game! Fuck off!
I don't remember coming here at all. I can't even imagine wanting to come here.
Hold it!
I used to love places like this, though.
But am I really her? I just feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't even think anyone should be allowed up here. If an old person fell, or a child, it doesn't bear thinking about it.
There's a fence all around us, and it's plenty high. There's really no need to worry.
If you say so.
Hold it!
If nothing is coming to mind, then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all?
Let's see. Cherry blossoms.
Go on.
I was standing under the tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining, I remember now. And there was a red something.
So it was raining, she was underneath the cherry tree, and she saw something red from where she stood. What?
Was it something I said?
No, but if you could add that to your testimony, we can explore it further.
But from the cherry tree, I think I saw something red.
Hold it!
This something red. Can you tell me any more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just a red thing. That's all I can say.
What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps?
A concession stand. Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
That's alright. If you could just add what you told us to your testimony.
But there was someone walking towards me from beyond the concession stand.
The stand in question is the one behind you, correct?
I remember the red color and the person walking towards me from beyond it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree.
Tell me something. This person you keep mentioning, could you not see their face? Or did you simply not know who they were?
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure.
So all we have to go on is a person walking toward her from beyond the concession stand. And the fact that she saw this person from beneath the cherry tree.
Hold it!
It doesn't have to be related to how you lost your memory, but if anything floats up at all, just say it.
Really? Well, let's see. Oh, the cotton candy from the stand there. I don't know why, but it just came to me.
If you're hungry, you only have to say it.
You want cotton candy? You got it. My treat.
Thank you. It would make my day.
I have to get something out of her somehow. Maybe if I press for a little, I can shake something loose.
Congrats on your 6-year mod anniversary. What are you saying now? Twitch. Probably that.
Objection!
Hey, does this remind you of anything?
What? What is it?
I believe it might be related to what happened to you.
Come on, sir. Poor kid's got amnesia. You can't go throwing curveballs at her like that.
Perhaps it's not as closely related as I thought.
She's already trying her best, so stop pushing her so hard.
You're right. I'll try to think a bit more before I show her something again. This is a really stupid way to talk a character through amnesia.
Objection!
One of them has to be the answer.
By process of elimination, it pretty much has to be the corsage.
Objection!
Fuck this game! Fuck this game!
It's not the statement then.
Objection!
If that had worked, I would have been mad, but at least progress would have happened.
Hold it!
Okay, I have the answer.
No, you don't.
Objection!
That was the answer.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? Okay.
You say that you saw someone over there beyond the stand, and that they were walking toward you.
Yes, I can see them getting closer.
Are you sure it wasn't a ghost?
No, it was a person. I'm sure of it.
But from where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have to have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been a person?
Eek! I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody read the stand? Somebody read? And they were on the other side? They were walking towards me, getting closer and closer. And then they... Ah!
Hey, what's the matter? You're alright, we're here. Whatever it is, it can't hurt you.
I was pushed and I fell. By a person in a red raincoat.
A person in a red raincoat who could walk on air? And who supposedly pushed her off of the building? None of this makes any sense. Not the least of which, nobody could fall from this height and survive.
Attention everyone, please stay right where you are.
What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in?
Yes, sir. A body has been discovered here in this building, sir.
A body?
Whose body exactly?
Not sure, we're still working on it. But what we do know is that the victim is a young woman. And that her name is Kay.
What the blazing?
It's getting fucked.
An incident comes to light. April 5th, 2:36 p.m. Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, Chamber. Wait, this room? Officer, isn't this...
Yes, sir. This is the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, or the CPE.
So it's here now?
I knew that they'd moved out of the prosecutor's building, but I had no idea that they'd come here.
Mr. Edgeworth and Kate too. How are y'all doing? Is Kate feeling any better?
Franny, what are you sucking that lemon for? We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be?
This is my grandma. Hold on 1 second. Name's Hilda Hurt, Sonny. And who the heck might you be? Ahem.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Hilda. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name, Hertz. Is she...
Yep, she's director of Hertz Hospital.
This old hag woman is the head of a hospital?
He comes up. Don't you all fucking me, you dang reprobate?
Reprobate.
Reprobate? Don't know that word. Let me see what it means.
How did she do that?
Whoa, sounds like you're kind of a big deal, ma'am. If you want to double check the spelling,
I'm-
here it is.
An unprincipled person. Often used humorously or affectionately.
Aw, she likes us.
Oh, that's not... so, not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, him? He's the one looking after the girl. The one with amnesia.
It seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert.
Need to fix those brow furrows of yours, Sonny?
Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
What? You're sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, alright then. No, I don't give a shit thing more to say than ya. You go on about your business, you hear? A lot of business don't involve messing with the deceased boys. I got work to do, bitch.
Wait, please,
Not a fucking thing, I tell ya.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you the right, huh, pal?
Didn't I mention? Grandma's also coordinator. She's in charge of this case, which means ouch!
I see domestic abuse runs in the Needler family.
Which means exactly that.
What do you mean? Exactly what?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me, dipshit.
Huh? It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape.
Nothing convenient about this. Well, we got a bye to be looking at. Catch you later, losers, and take care.
What the fuck is their deal?
What does it matter, as long as we have permission to investigate?
What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? Alright, let's get to work.
The person over there is called Kay, right?
Allegedly.
Surely that means I can't be the Kay you know.
That's what we're looking to figure out, but don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it. That K over there has the wrong hair color.
Thanks.
A K who lost her memory, and a victim who shares her name. Both meeting their respective fates here at the big building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our K's memories. I'd stake my life on it. Begin investigation. Alright, now which one follows us around? Okay, just Gumshoe. An enormous semicircular desk with seating for 11. It almost reminds me of a certain legend.
I know the one, sir. The Knights of the, Brown Table, right? Whoops, guess that wasn't it. The Newts of the Brown Table? The Knives of the Brown Stable?
Detective, you can't be this much of an idiot.
Further and further from the mark. But I'll refrain from rubbing his nose in it, for now.
Sorry, but we're kind of busy right now. Grandma's still looking at the body. You stay the fuck out of my way, you hear? Look, could you give us a few more minutes?
Of course, we'll come back and examine the body ourselves later, after she's done. Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room.
Yes, sir. You need a special key card to enter, sir.
Interesting. So, not just anybody can enter. In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been...
Yes, sir. A member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing.
The hearing. My hearing. Which would be underway right now if it wasn't for this. If things had gone as they were meant to, I'd be standing at this podium right now.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because somebody died.
Although it would have been that much harder to investigate had my badge had been taken away. All these years later, these games still aren't typo-proof.
Nope.
The best thing I can do right now, for all parties involved, is to get to the truth behind this incident.
Yes, can I help you with something?
Notice anything?
This is quite the room. The big wood boxes full of books, the big person carved out of stone, the sparkly window.
It seems you've even forgotten the names of some everyday objects. Let me try to jog your memory, Kay. Repeat after me. Bookshelves.
Book elves?
Stained glass.
Stolen glassware?
Oh, there's those great thief instincts coming in. Law books.
Law? Breaker?
Goddess statue.
Got this snatch too?
You are definitely our Kay. Is it just me, or are all her mistakes pointing in a certain direction? Except for books, elves thing. That's just. I guess she likes fantasy novels.
She steals fantasy novels?
You were loudly claiming to be my assistant just the other day, Kay. Do you really not remember anything? Does nothing about me come to mind at all?
Oh, maybe I do remember one thing.
Please don't be sneezing into my cravat. Please don't be sneezing into my cravat. Please do not be sneezing into my cravat.
I remember being on the viewing platform up on the roof.
Phew. Yes?
And you were pointing your finger at me?
Go on.
And asking me questions with a scary look on your face!
It was only a few minutes ago! Wow, poor kid. Literally her only memory of you is of you trying to catch her in a contradiction, sir. I'd be scared too. I might have even just given up right then and there and jumped off the building. Yeah, that'd be the end of me for sure. If you think that's scary, detective, just you wait. Just you wait.
Will you see your salary review next month?
Well, at least she doesn't remember sneezing into my cravat.
I sneezed into your cravat?
No, don't worry about it. You must remember Detective Gumshoe, Kay. Good old Gummy. You and he were very close. Yeah, don't I remind you of anything?
Remind me of, Wait, I do remember something! I remember Mr. Edgeworth scolding you, and not just once, hundreds of times! You must be his puppy or something!
That's no memory, kid. That's just the joy of our day-to-day life together. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Joy, is it? I must not be doing a good enough job reprimanding you, then. I'll just have to try harder next time. Bring out the paddle.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think of your own memory?
I remember the person in the red raincoats. That much I'm pretty sure of.
But were they really coming toward you from beyond the concession stand?
Yes, they were walking right towards me. And I have proof. Of course I do. I remember they had legs.
But there's nothing out there beyond the stand. How could they have been walking on thin air? Were they Iron Man?
I don't know. Maybe. But what's an Iron Man? Why are men made of iron? I don't know. Maybe they were a ghost?
Well, you see, the Iron Man has jet boosters in his feet so that he can walk on the air.
What are jet boosters?
Okay, well, do you remember ever seeing a rocket or an aeroplane?
Are those things with wings in the sky?
Yes.
Then no, I don't.
Well, then how did you know to describe them?
I don't know, actually.
Are you stupid?
have amnesia.
Are you stupid?
I don't know. Was I stupid?
A ghost? I'm sorry, Kay, but ghosts don't exist. They're the very antithesis of science.
Antithesis.
Antithesis.
I know. But antithesis. Not an actual thesis. It's one of the contradiction things, huh?
Whose anti are they? Antithesis.
Thesis is antithesis.
So
We got
so
thesis,
her, so her,
antithesis, exthesis.
so her aunt is also named Thesis.
Yeah, it's a name that goes down in the family line, you know, like passed on generationally.
Oh, I see, like Michael.
Exactly.
What do you think of pamphlets?
I'm sorry. I don't remember you well enough to accept a gift like that just yet.
What do you think of corsages?
Carrying this, wasn't I? I'm sorry. I don't remember anything about it.
Nothing at all? Nothing at all? Nothing at all? Even the tiniest clue could help.
Alright, let's see. I think I might have just grabbed it on reflex when whatever happened to me happened. That's the saying, right? A falling person will clutch at a straw? What's the matter? You're making a strange face. Your brows are furrowing again.
I don't want to dissuade you from trying. Please, I need you to think a little more before you speak.
I understand. I'm an idiot. I was carrying this as well. Alright, let's see. I think I might have just grabbed it on. Oh, okay. I was carrying this, wasn't I? You like pins? You like jazz? No!
Why do we have the same brain?
Shut up! 60.
Why do we have the same brain?
Shut up! Oh my gosh. What's happening today?
Ew, someone spilled ketchup here. Detective, clean this up. Yes, sir, Daddy Edgeworth. Nice, neatly arranged bookshelves stretching off into the distance. Quite a pleasing sight, don't you think? Nerd! Sure is. There's not a speck of dust on any of them. Reminds me of my special method for cleaning your office, sir. Sweep, then vacuum, then wipe it all down twice. Then on goes the floor wax, and then... If only you approached your actual job with the same level of rigor. Can't be easy reading books that size, or lifting them for that matter. And the committee's only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking. Hauling stuff around is kind of my forte. You should have given me a call. Well, if we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's more heavy lifting to be done. Yeah, I was joking, sir. I can't be carrying stuff up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do. I was joking too, Detective. But
You have a real job.
Why were you planning on taking the stairs? That's a lot of books, sir. It's kinda intimidating if you ask me. Intimidating? Could be more welcoming than a good book, Detective. Guess that depends. I get to chewing out of my life in a library back in the day for running laps inside it. But this isn't really a library, is it? So maybe I can jog around a little, work off some of the anxiety. Something tells me that if I don't stop him, he might very well start running around and around like a dog, chasing its tail. It's a statue of the goddess of justice. Is she hot? You should know yourself, sir. So, does she dole out blessings or what? She's not that kind of goddess, detective. She is a symbol of the sanctity of the law. The scales represent justice, the sword, retribution, and the blindfold shows her impartiality. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. There's a pool of blood here at the foot of the statue.
Rude.
Judging by the amount and how it is spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed. But the body's on that table behind us, sir. How come? I can only surmise the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder.
Sorry to intrude.
Yeah!
Francisca! Who are... Huh? What's that, Grandma? I know that voice anywhere. That Von Karma little girl. Oh, so you two know each other?
It has been too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth.
What is the
What's
question?
What's she doing here? Why has it taken her so long to return in this game? Franziska von Karma. She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a prosecutor like myself. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol, though I thought she was supposed to be abroad. I am abroad, as you can see. I am all woman, baby. No, not that kind of abroad. Don't look so surprised. Where my investigations lead, I follow, no matter where the world that might be. Which means that there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes? You know full well that I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring. Shh.
Oh god, the smuggling ring.
And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved then? That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. I see she means to be as helpful as ever.
Miss Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something. I'm about done here. Scenes are yours.
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind.
I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you now, you dang varmint.
Franziska von Karma, age 19. Daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She is a highly talented prosecutor and is currently working with Interpol.
Don't you
Bless
soon
you.
to be expert, you're messing the place up. Go on, get! Just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny, it's important. You call him Granny, little missy? Eek! I didn't mean to offend you.
This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see that body up close, or we'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay. As in, Kay Faraday? Please, you gotta help us out here, sir. You gotta help us out here, sir. Kay needs us. I don't know what you're up to, but... Very well. Thank you. You won't regret it. Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later. We owe you, sir. Big time. I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy. Oh! Well, Grandma Hertz, will you allow them to examine the body?
I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hon. But are you sure about this? Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure you're sure?
Of course, I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense. Of the extremely arrogant sort, perhaps.
To yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, you heard her. Her to get fired, okay?
Don't worry. It'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour. Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge. Begin
For some
investigation.
fucking reason.
How's the investigation going, officer?
Great, sir. To tell you the truth, I've forgotten all about work and decided to focus on daydreaming. They say if you think in pictures instead of words, it's really good for the right side of your brain, so...
That will be quite enough pseudoscience, officer.
Aww, but I love pseudoscience. I'm actually able to grasp it.
Yes, what is it? What do you think of my badge? I'd like you to take a look at this, Francisca. Fine, what am I looking at? My prosecutor's badge. And I just wanted to show it to you. That's all. Ah, good. So you do still feel pain. What's that supposed to mean? I just wanted to make sure you hadn't foolishly gone and lost all brain function yet. Miles Edgeworth, you might have plenty of time on your hands, but I'm a busy woman. I don't have the time to look over every piece of garbage you thrust in front of me. Now put it away and consider the evidence in your possession more carefully before bothering me again. She's every bit as unforgiving as ever, I see. Miles Edgeworth! Miles Edgeworth! Miles Edgeworth! Miles Edgeworth! Miles Edgeworth! So Kay Faraday has lost her memory? How could you let that happen, you fool? I unfortunately have no good answer for that.
Excuse me, but it's not Mr. Edgeworth's fault.
How are you walking around? You're covered from head to toe in bandages.
Oh, thank you for your concern, but I'm fine, honest.
You're really not yourself, are you? I didn't even say anything worth thanking me for. Miles Edgeworth, you'd better get her memory back ASAP, or you'll be sorry. You could just say with your words that you're worried about her, you know. Notice anything? A murder in the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. This is serious. I did you the favor of allowing you to investigate further. I'll be expecting results. And you'll get them. Would I still be here if I didn't think I could deliver? Come to think of it, why were you here in the first place? So she doesn't know I was summoned before the committee. That's a long story. Longer than the night time and deeper than the sea. How about we save Mr. Edgeworth the trouble and I'll tell it to you myself? On second thought, I don't care why you're here. What's important is that we solve the case in front of us. Agreed? Wholeheartedly. Wait, but you were the one who asked in the first place? Me! What's that saying again? Whip first, think later. But can't you make it the other way just for me? What are you doing here, Francisca? I thought you were working abroad on something with Interpol. Wouldn't you like to know? But that's top secret, and I have neither the need nor the obligation to tell you. I thought she'd say as much. Anyway, never mind that. Where's the prosecutor in charge of the case? Not that I know who's been assigned, but I was hoping they'd take care of the legwork for me. Yet they haven't even bothered to show up. What in the world could they be doing? Eee, ouch! I'm not the prosecutor's keeper, sir! It's hardly fair to whip people who don't deserve it, Francisca. But you have been whipping Gumshoe, who by all counts does deserve it, so carry on. What use is a VIP if you don't use it? And who better to use it on than anybody who isn't giving 110%? I may not know who's been assigned yet either, but I 110% feel for them already. I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be acquainted with Dr. Hertz. How very astute of you, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, I know her. Once upon a time, Never mind. She doesn't seem keen to talk about it. Perhaps I better leave it for now.
What happened, sir? What happened once upon a time? You can't not tell us now! Youch!
Only a foolish fool foolishly pries into another person's business. Now hold your tongue, Scruffy, or you'll get more than a mere tongue lashing.
It's a bit late for that.
Spares a VIP, spoils a child. A VIP in time saves 9. Didn't you go to school, you VIP-less wonder? Yes, it seems that living alone was the right choice after all.
Messy kids want something?
What do you think of my badge?
Prosecutor's badge, right? I've seen a few of them. Ouch! Flashing that badge around in front of me. You know good soon-to-be ex-prosecutor? If you like the dang thing so much, maybe you should have tried harder to keep it.
It's not the badge I care about. I have more important things to protect.
I don't even need to ask Grandma to know what she'd say to that. Getting wrapped up in some long things, the only way for it sometimes.
Thank you for such therapeutic advice. I'll bear it in mind. What do you think of the pin?
Glad we found you so quickly, but Becky would have been lost without her dear old dad.
I am not her father. I am simply an acquaintance.
Really? Then why did she have your business card? Oh, you're her brother.
How many
You're
children
so
do you know?
old.
How many children do you know walk around with their parents or brothers' business cards in their pockets?
Grandma's. That way I can be sure. Ouch! What the fuck? Who gives a who if you're the girl's father? You took her in. You dang well better look after her, bitch.
I fully intend to. You needn't worry about that. Kay is safe with me.
Or whatever the heck that is. Come here and give me a look at your ruffles, son.
I don't need your opinion on my cravat, Dr. Hertz. I need your opinion on this piece of evidence.
Interested. Gotta say, I'm not really that interested either.
Fair enough, it is a Jammin' Ninja mask. Now, if it had been a Steel Samurai mask...
I also wouldn't have been that interested. Not gonna lie.
Heresy.
Is that something you're into, Mr. Edgeworth?
Maybe I'll have better luck with something else.
Okay, that was the same.
Nurse Needler, could you tell me a little more about your relationship with Dr. Hertz?
Sure, let's see. Well, I've lived with her since I was little. If I got lost while I was out playing, she'd come looking for me till the sun went down. If I fell over and grazed my knee, she'd watch over me till I found the strength to pick myself up.
That's quite the heartwarming tale. A very classic grandmother-grandchild relationship.
And once I became a nurse, if I stuck a needle in the wrong place, she'd say, "Not there, you bonehead, there!" And then she'd pull it right out and ouch!
Youch! I felt that, pal. Can we stop talking about needles now?
Anyway, so yeah, I can do any kind of nursing thing I need for Grandma now.
Thank you. That was a very thorough answer indeed. Even if the story didn't end on a heartwarming note, it's nice that they share such a close bond, I suppose.
You must be the best coroner in town, Dr. Hertz.
I'll bet you can spot a cause of death in seconds and get it right every time, huh?
What do you know about coronation, you big galoot? You know nothing. Don't know the first dang thing.
Ouch.
You'll have to forgive the detective, Dr. Hertz. I'll make sure he learns not to say such presumptuous things.
As if I care. You shut your pie hole and listen, Mr. Smarty Pants. Spotting a cause of death correctly in seconds is my bread and butter. Which is why the one thing that gets my goat worse than anything is focusing in my dang way. I think that's all she wanted to say. Satisfied?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. All we want to do is examine the body for clues. We'll do our best to stay out of your way. I imagine it's because of how seriously she takes her work that she reacts so colorfully to us.
This hospital is the finest medical institution in the land. It would have to be with Grandma in charge. How about it? You look like you could use some R&R.
No, I don't
Wink,
need any
wink.
red or ribbons.
You sure do, and you're in luck. We got an empty suite or two with fancy hot tubs and all right now.
Thank you, but as you can see, we're in perfectly fine health. We won't be needing a room at the hospital.
Yep, clear as fiddles and strong as oxes. That's our motto, right, sir?
It may be yours, Detective, but I'd like to think I have a little more going for me than that.
That doesn't matter. Hertz Hospital welcomes the hale and hearty too. Are healthy? So what? Anyway, the campaign is in full swing and going great. Not sick or injured? That's nice. Your room is half the price. Interesting.
Nothing on Earth could convince me to spend a night in the hospital for pleasure.
The one-time offer, you know. So how about it? Come and see the happiest hospital in town.
It's a hospital, not a hotel.
A hot tub does sound pretty good, and half price? This might be too good to miss.
Seriously, Detective? And we'll be examining the body next session. Because we are over the 2-hour mark now. So, that's going to be it for tonight, chat. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow.
Or imaginaries.
Right, Imaginary's channel tomorrow. For whatever the fuck he plays. And, come back here on Thursday. Thursday stream, right?
Maybe?
Okay, potential Thursday stream, where there will be more of this, unless Toka is magically suddenly available, in which case it'll be more Deltarune. But just assume there's gonna be more of this for the foreseeable future. Good night, chat. Loves y'all. Bye.
Night Twitch chat. Love you all. Bye.